what inspired you to start this project?
Well, I was young the first time that I experienced a period. I was around the age of 9, but I remember just how helpless and ashamed and unprepared I was, and that experience really stuck with me throughout my life. But this past year, I became aware of the definition of period poverty.
So, explain what period poverty is.
Period poverty can be defined as a lack of access to the necessary menstrual products, waste management, washing stations, as well as just a general lack of education regarding female biology. After learning that definition, I had read a study that was conducted by Period and Things. The results from that study found that 84% of menstruating students admit that they've missed class or they know someone who has missed class because of inadequate access to these necessary products. Around 2/3 of students admit that they feel stress induced to not having proper access to menstrual products. An astounding 61% of students admit that they've used a pad or a tampon longer than the recommended 4 hours, which not only increases their risk of infection, but also toxic shock syndrome. And after reading the findings from this study and then applying them to my own community, I knew that something really had to be done. What impact do you feel that the Ending Period Poverty Project has had within our community?
I believe the EP project has had a great impact on our community because periods are getting across our community and generous donations are made constantly for stations at our schools. At first, periods were looked at as something that wasn't supposed to be discussed out loud, but now, like it should have always been, you can talk about it without getting weird glares. If you're in the restroom and you ask someone for a tampon or a pad, they'll hand it to you. They're not like weirded out. So due to the advancement of the EP project, periods are less stigmatized and are more embraced instead of shamed.
In my opinion, the Period Project has just been a great way for many of the young women in our community to have the option to be able to properly use and have access to lots of options in terms of menstrual products. And it's been a great improvement on our community in all aspects. And it's really helped boost the connection in our community and has been a great learning opportunity for everyone just to learn how they can help.